How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to yet another round of me torturing myself. Also known as Super Mario 3D All-Stars, if I die, the game switches. So if you've not seen the first couple episodes of this, first of all, they are all up on YouTube, but it is pretty dang simple. We're doing Mario 3D All-Stars. We're starting with Sunshine, because this is where I last left off. And if I lose a life at any point, then I will roll a set on the random name chooser wheel, which is shown right here. Also, not a sponsor. And we will switch to whichever game the wheel lands on. Pretty dang simple. So the idea is to see which game we finish first. In terms of finishing the games, I'm going to be doing 100% for Galaxy, 100% for 64, but I will only be doing the main stages of Sunshine as nobody wants to watch the blue coins. Let's be honest here. Nobody wants to watch that. It would be bad. It'd be awful. I might do the 100 coin and also the Delfino Plaza shines. Maybe? But I will be using a guide to at least figure out where they are because I do not know Sunshine nearly as well as I know Galaxy or 64. But that's also if we even get that far. We will see. Right, first things first, let's go and get that nozzle. Hello. Yep, you sure were. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, need to find the right button here. There we go. Peanut Park is where we were last at. Alright. I do remember that we had picked up Yoshi, and I went back and did the fruit adventure in Rico Harbor, so we're good on that front. So I think we are caught up with everything we need to do. I've been doing all the Episode 8 shines as well. So for anybody worried about not being able to see those, we've done those. I think in pretty much all three games, like, we're good to go. There's not going to be any, like... After getting that rocket nozzle, I don't think there's any, like, oh, we need to go back and do this. Like, we've gotten all the switches in 64. The comets have been activated in Galaxy. I think we're pretty much set to stay relatively linear. As linear as one can be, anyway. Alright, so it's Shadow Mario, and then whatever the 8th one was that I don't remember offhand. I actually want to say it might be a red coin mission? I don't remember. I really don't remember. Good camera. Quality. might turn up the game volume a little bit, because it's a little bit quiet on my end. And I think it's subconsciously making me not talk as much. Alright. Back in we go. Get in there, boy. Think you're doing. So I apologize for not streaming this last weekend, but the good news is, in lieu of not streaming, it was mostly me testing certain recording equipment. And the good news is everything I tested works. So there's like 3 different things I was working on. Oh, right, the water balloons. Now I remember. Which is very good news, because that's actually going to open up quite a few possibilities in the future. Some of that stuff I'd had for a while, I just never got around to testing it, because I either didn't have the time, or when I did, I was working on other stuff. But I finally did get around to it, and everything looks like it will work as planned, which is good. Okay, good, I did talk to that person. And then we'll give you a prize. The prize is your mother. I don't know. I don't remember how I usually fared at this in terms of how well or bad I did. I want to say I was kind of in like the not great, not horrible territory. I don't know how that missed, but okay. Okay, I feel like that's a decent start. Big issues here, just the camera. I can't exactly see what I'm shooting. How did that only get 1? Well, that's gonna make that substantially harder. I like how I'm making, like, all the more difficult shots, no problem. Did that fire off too? You know what? Never mind. It's not important. Alright, so it's literally just those 2 back there now. I don't think there's going to be any way to get at them at this angle. It's just too weird of a shot. There we go. Nice! I'm actually genuinely impressed I got that in one go. You did it! I did, somehow. I figured that was going to take at least one more try, but nope. Yeehaw. Ma'am, you done yeed your last haw. We will not be coming back to do that again. Thanks, but no thanks. Thankfully, I think we have not yet reached the point in the 3D Mario era where if you lose a minigame like that, then they kill you as well. I think it's usually just a like, oh, well, I guess you'll have to try again type of situation. I'm gonna double check, and just to be absolutely certain. Yep, we got all the stars in the first 4 stages. Again, outside of the 100 coins. I don't know why I thought I was going to automatically bounce on that. Alright, that means I believe we're up to Noki Bay now at this point. Let's uncork some waterfalls. Yeah, I didn't actually mean to talk this guy. I would like to get out of this now, please. Please? Please? Alright, there we go. Lord have mercy. Ah, I see. There we go. It's just inevitable if you have a stage that's got, like, any sort of verticality to it. Almost assuredly. Sorry, I was trying to avoid getting the hiccups there. Almost assuredly you're gonna have to scale to the top at least one time. Potentially more. Look at Tall Tall Mountain from 64. You have to do it at least twice there. Basically 3 times if we're counting the hidden waterfall thing. Mario, you could have at least, like, attempted to do a little side flip. There you go. Okay, alright, okay, alright, okay, alright, okay. Ooh, that was a lovely camera. Alright. I know you're supposed to technically take that springboard, but that's probably faster to do that. And 3. It's weird this guy, like, shows up in, like, the halfway point of the game, and then he just shows up, like, over and over again. I'd say it looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again, but there was no little twinkle in the sky, so I guess not. Shine. Wouldn't it be crazy if this was actually the game we finished first of the 3? Probably not, though. If I were a betting man, I would not be betting on Mario Sunshine to be the first one. The boss of Tricky Ruins. I probably should have double-checked to make sure I knew where I was going, but oh well. In fact, I think I am, in fact, going the wrong way. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to go over there. Alright. You thought I was going to jump into the poison water? You thought wrong. Nope, you thought wrong, and game cannot convince me otherwise. No matter what game wants, game cannot have. Alright, there we go. I somehow managed to recover in time there. And we will not be doing the rest of that. Casually skip on by. Thanks, I don't need those extra distractions. Now that I think about it, maybe that's one of the things that I'm not big on in Sunshine. But there's a reason why I don't mind it in Galaxy, and that's the recycled bosses. But I think it's because in Galaxy, even if they recycle a boss, it's usually due to a comet, so there's like an additional challenge. So like, you have to do it within a certain amount of time, or you have to do it without taking a hit. But here, it's just exactly the same. Like, the arena is slightly different, but only slightly. Not enough to make a difference. Impressive, managed to get both of those in one go. That's usually quite difficult to do. Alright. Back into the... I was going to say the water, but I guess that's probably not the water. Oh well. I'll say this, bosses aren't typically very difficult in Sunshine. Be it Goober Bloober, Petey Piranha, even the final boss fight's not that tough. Like, if you're getting screwed over in the final boss of Sunshine, it's probably just because of, like, how the ground cracks. Like, sometimes the game's just like, no, you're just stuck on this for some reason. It's not really like, oh, you made a mistake. Or anything like that. Yep, might as well. At least all the red coins in this one are allocated to a pretty small, tightly packed area. Nope, that's mine. You may not have it. Alright, fine. There. Congratulations. Was that everything you wanted in life? Stupid fish. This is why they get eaten. There's 3. I think there's one in this, like, current here. Yep, right at the top. Okay. There's that weird-looking door right there. I thought number 8 was in this little thing, like, tucked away somewhere in here. Is it not? Oh, no, it's up there. Okay. Could have sworn it was down there, but I guess not. Alright, back to the beginning we go. Really, there's only 2 missions in Noki I remember being difficult. One of them is the 100 coins, because, you know, it's the 100 coins. And And the other, I think, might be the next one we're doing. It's either this mission or the next. Yep, it's this one. Alright. Also, this shortcut would have been nice in any of the other stages. I don't think we need to talk to you. Nope. Guess not. Cool. That'll save me the headache. Or rather, the toothache in this case, I guess. Hello, do you want to pop up? There we go. Yep, this control's exactly as bad as I remember. Memories. All I remember is poor control and constantly having to go grab coins. And also apparently the fact that you cannot clean the teeth while he's doing that little attack. People say Georg's a pain in the butt. Let's see. Come on. That'll work for the time being. Oh, right, that's... I forgot, you can, like, touch the sides of the boss and not actually take any damage there. Okay, looks like I just got two that are almost done. Run out of health, though. Or air, I guess, in this case. Let's hope that that's enough to finish the rest of this fight. Said that those were nearly clean. I was way off, unless he can regenerate the plaque? Question mark? Ooh. Remember to take proper care of your teeth. Oh, thank goodness for that. I didn't realize I was that low on life. We'll leave that heart there as a reminder that we'll never have to do this stage again, at least in this playthrough. And now I believe it is a floodless level. Oh, no, it's the Piantissimo race. Alright. That works. Aside from, like, the very last one, these are always pretty easy. And even the last one's not that bad. You just can't make any stupid mistakes, that's all. Yep, that one right there. I don't know what I just crashed into there, but I did it very well. That was sloppy as all get out, but we still beat him. Like a fish. Yeah, I tried to stay out of the water as much as possible for that very reason. Like, the swimming's fine enough, I guess, but you're gonna be faster running than you are swimming in this game. And we are breezing through Noki Bay here. There it is. There's the secret. Alright. So hopefully everybody had a good or at least decent Halloween. It seems like a lot of people I know that were handing out candy and stuff said they got like next to nobody, but I can also see that that would not be too much of a surprise between the disease which shall not be named and also the fact that it was a Monday night. So like, any of the kids I know that did go trick-or-treating went like super early. They went at like 6 or 6:30 and as a result had to be like back by 9 or something like that. So, can I grab that? Yep, sure can. No, I can definitely wall kick off of that. No, it's not quite what I want to do. Skip all that mess altogether. Nice. Which one is this? Oh yeah, this is kind of just like the amalgamation of everything. I remember this. Ah, come on. I should have just committed, like... I thought if I dove too early that it would cost me, and I dove too late and it cost me. Alright. Well, we got a decent amount of stars there. And ironically enough, the one I thought was going to be the big problem actually wasn't. Alright. Let's have a look. Since I don't like sunshine, really, regardless of what lands, yeah. I was going to say, regardless of what lands, this is an improvement for me, so... I will be okay with putting that on there. Alright, back we go. To where it all began, except not really. I think we were doing 100/red coins on Tall Tall Mountain. 82? Yeah, that could be in like the vague realm of where we were. Yep, looks like it. Now I'm gonna have to get used to these controls again. Oh, and the other thing I'm gonna have to get used to, speaking of which, let's keep it on that screen right there. And I did not do a great job on cropping that initially. There we go, that'll work. I'm glad I didn't forget that, at least not too quickly. Just need to change it back whenever we move to one of the other games. No, I shouldn't talk like that. We're not moving to any other games. We're going to get the remaining, what would that be, 38 stars? We're also going to go the wrong way. Go back into a level we already finished. Alright, so I think the game plan some of the last time is to do the slide first. Because I don't want the 100 coin star to appear on the slide. That would be bad. I know the last time I did, not the slide, just the star in general, I died, but I don't remember if I died once or twice. Not important either way, though. Hello, Mr. Cloud. Alright. I'd like to have at least, like, 45 to 50 by the time we're done with the slide here. I don't remember offhand how many coins are on the slide total. Well, there's at least 15. Yeah. Well, there's the 45 to 50. Yeah, I was playing it safe on the end part there. But that's fine. I don't remember this being a stage where it's, like, incredibly difficult to get 100 coins. I'm pretty sure there's a decent amount here. I don't think it's the highest amount, but... Oddly enough, I think that's Tiny Huge Island, and that's probably the stage that, for me, is the hardest to get the 100 coins. See, I mean, we're already up to 77 here. I might pass on getting the red coins on the mushrooms until I get the 100 coins, just so I don't have to do the 100 coins again. Because I think there's 23 more without grabbing those. And I could also get the other 4 if I needed to. Which we'll probably go ahead and do. And that'll give us another 8. I'm glad I was in line for those, because I could not tell at all where I was. Oh, I'm fighting the camera on this. There we go. See, now we only need 10 more. That's not bad. That is a brave Goomba. I definitely missed, like, a set of coins or two taking the path I did with the red coins, but that's no big deal. Let's see if I can get that. Nice. I can't tell if I'm too high now or too low. I feel like I'm too high up. Oh, no, I didn't want to pick that up. Okay, here we are. Right, now, succeed or fail, we will still have that star regardless. The only thing we'll be missing out on if we die is the extra lives. But since those get reset when the game resets, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. Oh geez, what was I worried about? I mean, I did die on that last time, but still. That's why I like doing that mid-air kick. It just gives you like a little bit more time to adjust as necessary. Alright, cool. And I think that's it for a tall mountain. Pretty sure. I could be wrong about that, actually. Nope, we're good. Yeah, I get, that took me a sec, because I was like, is 84 multiple 7? Yeah, no, it totally is. 84 times 12, dude, jeez. Just multiply the amount of stars in each world by the number that you just completed for the world, and there you go. Alright, off to the dreaded. Really, it's only the 100 coin star that I remember being a pain on this one. The rest of them aren't too bad. The red coins, from what I remember, also kind of suck, but like most of the missions like that are pretty dang simple. Namely because it's like, oh, we want you to do this thing on Huge Island, and you have to get all the way to the top, and then it's just like, yeah, I'll just stick to the one where I'm gigantic, and then we'll just make our way to the top and switch in the pipe that's closest. It'll just save a lot of time for everybody involved. I'd much prefer to scale this part of the mountain when I'm small versus large. Because it is a little nervous, or a little tense, rather. Trying to get up there otherwise. It's also the set that I probably remember the order of them the least. Whoa, Nelly. Well, if you're gonna fall in a direction, at least it was in the water, not off the map. I would have appreciated you grabbing onto the side there. Come on, Mario. Let's... There we go. I don't remember where I saw this trick, but whoever did show it to me, thank you. Because, man, it makes traversing a lot faster. There's some nasty stuff you just straight don't want to go through, honestly. It's just way too easy to die. I think that one would have been an issue, but now we know for sure. Hey, Mario. Yep, hi. How's it going? Well, at least this time I didn't have to wait like 30 seconds for you. I think, what, on the original one I like screwed up twice and still beat him up there? By like a pretty healthy margin. And before the weird alternate universe where he challenges Mario to a race and Mario takes off and then falls down a pit, and so as a result he just never sees him ever again. He's just standing at the finish line for hours waiting. Well, it tried to shove me through the boundary there. It's just a one-up. I don't need it. And then there's one there's one on the top, and then there's one on the opposite side of that wall, just where you begin. Yes, it looks stupid, but it is far easier to traverse going at a small speed rather than trying to be careful with the analog stick. There's two. Here it is. That's me getting set on fire. That's not what I'm looking for. 3, and then 4 is back here. And 5, I think, is where the cannon is in the opposite side. Okay, now we don't have to worry about that later. Oh, that's not me doing that with the camera, by the way. That was all the camera. It did it all by itself. Just like a little grown-up baby. Yikes. Alright, I know the last one is fighting Wiggler himself, so... First, I'm going to sneeze. And secondly, I'm actually going to do the Wiggler boss fight first. And then go back and do the red and 100 coins. No, we're not going to go down there. No, thank you. Oh, no, wait, I have to do this wall on the other one first. Duh. I don't know if it will let me crawl up the side of that hill, but I'm not going to risk sliding all the way back down and potentially off the map to find out. No. I couldn't even tell I landed on a Goomba there. It blended in too much with the wall. Alright. Hello, Wiggler. Now he's really mad. Now he's even more mad. The thing is, since he always homes in on Mario, you can basically just stand perfectly still, and as long as you time the jump right, you'll land on his head. He'll just walk into you. Cool. Now comes the tough part. Again, like with Tall Tall, we'll do the red coins last. Mostly because getting the red coins in itself is kind of dangerous to do. Can I not? Yeah, okay, so if I can get hit by them, then I should be able to hit them, no? There we go. I think this stage has a total of like 212 coins or something, but if I can get them in areas that are easy to obtain them without having to worry about dying, I'm gonna stick to those areas. Well, that's gone forever. I'm not even gonna bother trying to get it. I know, yep, he's also there, the insta-kill fish. So let's not deal with that. Alright, quarter of the way there. Kind of surprised that worked, but I'm not complaining. Where'd that Lakitu go? Hey! Hey! No, I don't want to deal with the fish, thanks. I'm take a hard pass on that. I don't think I can get that last one in time, but that's alright. The camera did not like that. Okay, good. The little fireball generating thing isn't here. The fly guy is, but I can handle him. Alright, that's halfway. I do not want to do that section. I would rather go anywhere else on the board than handle that section. that was not nearly the amount of height that I needed. I really don't want to have to, but I might not have a choice. I know I can get up there and get the coins to where the red coin entrance is, but like I would have had to do that regardless. Okay, let's hope this works. Okay, good. That's just the one-up, I don't care about that. Sacrifice that to the ether. Just take your time, you got plenty of time. It is not a speed run. I think that was a Goomba that just fell off the map, but that's fine. That's 60. Can I convince you to come over here? I will take that since that made me like almost have a heart attack. So yeah, that's an acceptable answer. Yeah, I knew that was coming, and I did nothing to stop it. That was on me. I literally just sat there and watched it happen and did not do anything about it. Why? I have no idea, but yeah, I just sat there and took it like an idiot. Hey, some Galaxy. Nice. We're getting to play all three, no matter what happens. That's a weird picture for Mario in the, well, y'all missed it. It was Spring Mario in this, but you'll have to take my word for it. Right, let me fix the dimensions here a little bit. There we go. That looks pretty good. 20. Wow, we were not very far in this. I know the Galaxy Stars typically take longer, but still. Jeez. Alright, so... Sling Pod. It must have been Sling Pod, yeah. I was like, how could those all be new? Like, I would have visited one. But no, it was Sling Pod. Sling Pod screwed me over a couple times. That actually checks quite a bit. Alright. I would like to not get screwed over by Sling Pod, namely so I can play Galaxy a little bit more. That would be nice. I did say the first two Hungry Luma missions, like, in the overworld, are the hardest two. I remember the last one in particular is, like, super, super easy. It's just like getting a gold shell and bringing it to a gold chest to open it, but like the actual adventure of getting it and coming back is very, very easy to survive. Alright, let me try to adjust here and actually be a little bit more careful this time. They'll distract me if I don't pick them up. I know they will. Alright, let's just be really freaking careful this time. I don't remember how far I made it, but I know it wasn't very far. I think this is actually the farthest I've made it thus far. This part isn't bad. It's just the actual sling pod section that sucks. And yes, I know I'm stalling here, but like also, I talked about this in a previous episode if you've not watched it. I want to try to avoid grinding for star bits if possible. So, waiting a couple seconds here to get extra ones is not. It's worth the hassle of like having to go into previous levels and get the star bits there. That, and they also create a path in this specific case, which helps. Nope, don't need that distraction. I missed. Yeah. I didn't even know you could grab the side of that, but I was like too busy trying to find my footing because I couldn't see the shadow. I don't want to go back to Sunshine, but I'm going to have to go back to Sunshine. I know that's what's going to happen. And it's going to make me sad. Yep, I was right. Man. I almost had it, and then I went too freaking fast on that last one. I know that's what it was. I just went too fast, and as a result, I should have just waited, because I was thinking in my head, and I didn't say out loud, that very last shot, if you pull too far back on the sling star, on the sling pod, rather, you can get hit by the fire bars that you just passed in the previous section. It will knock you out of the sling pod and kill you. So I was trying to make sure that I avoided that, and then as a result, I was not being careful in the other spot. And since I had no idea you could stand on those, like I've never attempted to, because why would you? Why would you attempt to stand on when you could go for the star? Oh, no, come on. There we go. Ooh, the game is now very angry at me for daring to even try to play Galaxy. Nice. See, if I was petty at this point, I would have just intentionally killed myself on 64 and on Sunshine until I was, air quote, allowed to play Galaxy. No, I learned my lesson from last time on that jump. Okay, that was not intentional. For whatever reason, I held forward, and the game was like, yeah, but you meant backwards, right? You meant literally the opposite of what you did. No, I didn't. Cool. Alright. I believe this will be attempt number 4 at this star. There's going to be at least one comment in the YouTube things. It's like, oh, he did that on purpose. Like, no, I'm actually genuinely trying. I'm not going to intentionally, like, take deaths. If for no other reason, even if you don't believe me for the intention of the audience, if for no other reason because I want to see which game I can clear first, without intentionally just taking the L on 64 and Sunshine enough times until I get to beat Galaxy first. I genuinely want to see, like, with the effort I'm putting in, of which of these I can complete first. Also, if that's my goal, I'm doing a really poor job because I am substantially behind in Galaxy compared to 64 and Sunshine. I'm gonna guess this is the Sling Pod Galaxy. I'm half tempted to, like, end the level and exit out just to save it so we don't have to keep watching this over and over, but oh well. It's not that long. Very sticky. Yeah, you could say that again, my dude. I may just be in concentration mode here for a bit. Nope, not today, my friend. Not today. For that, I'm going to sit my ass down here and keep grabbing these until I either hit 100 or they stop coming. Alright, deal's a deal. That was 100. So I'm grabbing that one anyway. Apparently 101 was how many there were. How many there were? How many there were, don't you know? I want to take that as well. You know, even with one life, you would still get most of what you paid to get to this galaxy if you picked up all the star bits. Yeah, 161 out of 400, that's not bad. It's not half, but it's pretty dang close. Alright, we've been in this position once before. I would like to not be in this position again, and by that I mean I would like to actually finish the stage. Thank you. Good God almighty. That is definitely the star that has caused the most deaths between all three games. I think I had one other one total that I died twice on, but that was bad. That was real bad. Alright. Rosaline's library is now opened. Yes, please. My instinct tried to go to no, but I'm like, yeah, we don't want to do that again. So let's not. We'll take the long way just this one time, just to savor the moment of not having to go back to that Sling Pod Galaxy. Spoiler alert, they are in fact misusing the power of that Grand Star. Alright, so that should be the Ghost stage, or no, that's Beach Bowl. This is the Ghost stage. I don't remember what this one is. Oh, I could have sworn we did that one already. Alright then. We'll do Beach Bowl first. For anybody that follows them on Twitter, the, like, Super Mario facts, I don't remember what the actual thing is, but they talk about, like, stuff that's less commonly known in the game, and the Boo stage reminded me of it, is there's specific spots in Mario Galaxy where Mario's not allowed to sleep. For those of you that have not done it before, I'd be very surprised, but the idea is if you don't hit anything on the controller for long enough... Which one are we doing? Second treasure. Okay. then Mario will fall asleep, and there's certain areas that he can't do that. It's usually boss arenas, which makes sense. One of the areas he can fall asleep in, however, is right in front of where Luigi is begging for help. Mario can, like, hang out in front of the other side of that window and just sleep his cares away. Nothing important is going on, clearly. Oh, those completely refill your air. Okay. I knew the one in the bubble would. That was why I was watching my air on that one. If you would kindly. Thank you, Mr. Pearly Clam Clam. Even though that's the wrong game. Yes, there is an enemy in a game that has that name. I've played it before on my main channel. And Icarus played it as well. I don't remember if that was at the point that we were archiving what she was playing. I honestly do not remember. Though that reminds me, because I looked it up the other day. I believe it's May 11th of next year. At least in terms of archiving, will be 5 years worth of archiving streams, which is crazy to me. It feels like I've only been streaming for like 2 or 3. 5 is unfathomable to me. And I guess next year will be 12 years of me doing content on YouTube, even though I don't really do it all that much anymore. I still have it in my mind to occasionally do, like, top 10 lists and stuff like that, and for a spoiler, for anybody watching this on Archive or Live, one of the ones I had in mind was doing a best to worst of the levels in Galaxy in this game. If it was a Galaxy, it could be included. I can have all the pluses and minuses, so, like, for example, Sea Slide probably wouldn't be that high up because of the purple coin mission, for example. I like how the stage looks, but I want the missions to be fun, and also they need to have a decent pace, and that purple coin mission is way too slow for me. Whenever I first did Galaxy on the Let's Play, the original Galaxy, that one took a whole video just to do that one, because it's just that long of a star. Beach Bowls takes a while as well, but it's not quite that bad. But for now, we must pass a swim test. Which I don't think is going to be too terribly hard, considering I learned how to swim before I learned how to walk. I am very much a swimmer, and wished at times that I didn't live in a desert so I could do it more often. Because although my apartment complex has a swimming pool, I'd rather swim in the ocean. I think it would be cleaner. If I remember right, I do need to talk to you. Otherwise, the gold shell will not appear. It's an automatic A. Part of me would be curious to see what would happen if I brought him a shell that's not the gold shell. If there is any in this stage. However, I don't want the potential worry of him being like, oh, this is what I asked for, you're dead. Also, this is mine now, goodbye. Maybe if they had actually bothered to swim to the surface and take it to the instructor rather than swimming around with it, they would have gotten an A on that. Nice job on test, but even one of my students, he knows too much. Run! And that will leave the Ice Flower one and also the Stone Cyclone one. IIRC. I'll probably do the Ice Flower one first. I guess this is the first instance of the Ice Flower, is it not? I'm pretty sure it is. Like, in this game. This is the earliest point that you can get it. Technically, you can get it with earlier in terms of, like, you don't need to do every stage up to this one, but, like, this is the first Galaxy if you were going in order. Otherwise, I don't think it's until Freeze Flame that it shows up, which is a bedroom stage. So it's a pretty decent ways away. Oh no, I need a shell, not one of those. I mean, technically the coconuts can open a treasure chest. I just don't think you can get one over there. You might be able to do it with some like fancy mathematics and what have you, but the shell would be a lot easier since you can just pick it up and take it over there. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually pretty well hidden. Like, this is tucked away in a decently remote corner of the stage. And most of the time with the chests like that, you usually don't think anything of them in this game. You're just like, yeah, that's just probably for star bits. It's not worth taking a shell all the way over there for that. And in pretty much every other case, you would be right. It would not usually be worth that much hassle. You'd be so kind. Thank you. Shake the Joy-Con. Yeah, bold of you to assume I'm using the Joy-Con to play this game. Joy-Cons are much too small for my hands. Do. There we go. Hello. And I think I used to struggle getting that star. The last part of it, just getting the Catacwack to cooperate with me, because either he would launch me too many times and then the platforms underneath him would disappear and he'd fall, or I would be walking at too strange of an angle and he wouldn't make the transition and fall. And then I'd just be repeating ad infinitum. Alright, that's the last galaxy for this area, and also Hungry Luma. Go ahead and open that, that's the honey one. No, that's Blue Base, okay. Apparently I don't remember anything today. I'm not gonna lie, Galaxy was the big reason I felt like streaming this today. In particular, I really wanted to play some Galaxy. It just like, I just don't get it. Like, maybe I just need to replay Galaxy 2, and heck, maybe even stream it, but like, I don't see why people think it's superior to this game. This game's just, oh. It would be interesting to do a, my brain almost said a cut comparison, that's a dead meat thing. To do a comparison of, like, the galaxies between the second game and the first. Because, like, I don't feel, like, to me, I will always, in a Mario game, I will always take quality over quantity. But, like, there's just so many galaxies in 2, I'm like, oh, right, this exists, like... And maybe it's also part of the thing of just I don't care for the power-ups as much. Like, I would take the Ice Flower over the Drill. I would take the Boo Mushroom over the, whoa, let's be careful there. I would take the Boo Mushroom over the Cloud, like... I'm not surprised they kept the Fire Flower, but, like, they kept the Spring, of all things, and that was a bit surprising to me. I loved the Ice Flower, I loved the Boo Mushroom, and I wish both had been in... Yeah, like, I just don't know, like... Just a lot of stuff in there I'm not too terribly keen on in terms of a, design choice. I jumped, and nothing happened. Cool! Well, that was fun while it lasted. Back to sunshine, probably. That was why I specifically waited. I wasn't, like, just sitting there letting myself die. I was crouched so I could jump and get the extra height and then spin if I needed to. And by the time I did all that, the box would have been gone. But nope, not today. Today we chose violence. And apparently Super Mario 64. We also chose that. It sure is, Mario. Alright, while I'm on the screen, let's go ahead and fix this. Also because I like the song. Do 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 do. I didn't get that perfectly, but I got it pretty close on the cuts, so it'll be alright. Plus, since we're doing the 100 coins, we may not be in here for very long. This, for me, is probably the hardest non-secret star in the game. I think for me, the hardest one overall is probably the one that's opposite of Rainbow Ride. The 8 red coins in that one. I would say that's probably the most difficult one. The irony is I think it'll actually be pretty easy on this run if we get that far, because I don't actually think you lose a life if you fall off the map in that one. I think it just throws you outside the castle, but you don't lose a life, I'm pretty sure. So as a result, that might be one that's not actually possible to lose, because I don't think there's any enemies in that stage either. There's no water, so you can't drown. Alright, let's get back up there. There's a couple coins out there, but I don't feel like those are worth risking my life for. We're just gonna not do that. Yeah, thanks for the star. I already picked that up. Good. Well, that one didn't fall off the cliff this time, at least. And away we go. Preferably very far away from that fish. I guarantee you there's at least one kid out there that had nightmares about that fish or Big Bertha from Mario 3 or Boss Bass or whichever. Any of the insta-kill fish, really. Alright, that's a third of what we need. I know it's not exactly a third, but, you know, close enough. Oh, the camera is definitely fighting me on this. Come on. No, couldn't get it. I don't know if I can kill that Spiny or not. I feel like, if anything, I might be able to get him with the Koopa Shell, but we'll see. Can I get him? Well, not like that, I can't. No, you actually can't. Okay, that's a bit surprising. Obviously, you can't jump on him, that goes without saying, so... Okay, then. I guess he'll get to live his life out there on that little island. Alright, slightly over halfway. And as much as I want to... You already know that's a 1-up, so I'm not going to waste my time. Didn't want to do that. Only got one of them at least. This time I'm gonna hug the inside of the wall and not be an idiot like last time. Nope. We're not interested in those. I'm gonna ignore that fly guy. That's 2 coins. It's not worth it. Shouldn't Koopa the Quick be here? Or like the large version? Maybe he'll show up on the small side. I don't know if he will or not. So this should put us at 91. And then 96 for the trail of coins. I guess since we're going for the red coins anyway, we could. Whoa, okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. At the very least, that's taken care of. Which is probably the worst of the two, if we're being honest, between that and the red. But now that I'm back down here, which is not where I wanted to be, did not want to fall that far. I was just gonna take the coins around the platform, but the Goomba works too, I suppose. I think it's like roughly right there. Nice, that was perfect actually. Yeah, I was just gonna grab these to get to 100, but... To be fair, even if I had somehow missed these and both the Goombas, the red coins, there would have been enough that I can safely get without dying, so that would have been fine. I hate this room, though. I don't like the camera, I don't like not being able to really see where I'm jumping all that well. Just nothing about this room is good. It just feels like every jump I make, like, I just don't go far enough. Even if I actually do and I'm fine. No, I'm not interested in that, thanks. Out of curiosity. 2. Yeah, I would have probably expected about that much. Alright. Don't fall off, you're fine. Oh my gosh. Okay. Whew. Okay, don't have to deal with that again. I would much rather do tick-tock clock than be stuck here. Almost got 3 lives out of that, jeez. Tick-tock is higher up. 14 stars to go before we take all the secret ones. Which again, most of the secret ones are pretty easy, so... 3 of them are just straight up gimmies. I think most of these I'm gonna want time frozen completely. If I had died on that jump, I would have had no one to blame but myself. I do remember the camera can be a bit persnickety at times in this one. Whoa! Speaking of which... Sure, some coins. Enjoy those, Mario. We'll start with the easy one, I guess. I don't actually remember if that's rolling to the cage. I think it is. Yeah. I always get that confused with the one that was literally on screen right below it, because it has another name for it, but I always just hop down there and grab it in the exact same location. Pit in the Pendulum. I don't think this is the same one. I think this is a different one. Pit in the Pendulums is by, where the blue coin switch is. Alright. Bingo. Almost died on the first jump, first time coming in here, and then I can make a jump like that, no problem. Get a hand, there we go. I knew it had mentioned something about either the hands of the clock or like having to wait, because you're supposed to stand on the hand of the clock and wait for it to go around and then just jump in and get it, but eh. Don't want to do that now. Oh gosh, I don't know. Debating on the 100 coins. I think you can do the 100 coins while time is frozen. It's just, it requires a bit of finesse to get around areas that you're supposed to have time at least moving somewhat for. That was not what I had in mind, but okay. It's been interesting for them to have a heart block down there. It almost feels like they wanted you to have these platforms moving, but like, no thanks. Even at their slowest, that would still be far too difficult by comparison to just not having them move. So I gotta imagine there's like a Toad, there's gotta be some hint somewhere that's like, hey, if you jump in at 3, it's gonna go slow, 6 it'll go medium, 9 it'll go fast, and 12 it will just stop altogether. I don't know why it spawns up there the way it does. I think the rotating platforms might mess it up a little bit when they are actually rotating. So what does that leave? Pit in the Pendulum, Stomp on Thwomp. And I don't remember what the last one is off the top of my head. Obviously the 100 coins is one. What is the other one? Oh, right, the weird triangle thing, I think. There's like some triangle platforms. I was thinking that was only in Rainbow Ride, but no, I think it's here too. Alright, let's get back up there. Come on, up you get. There you go. Attaboy. I'd rather not be chased by that. Yeah, here's Pit in the Pendulums, I think. Yep, that's it, right there. Man, if that is not an optical illusion, I don't know what is. That's a nasty one, too, because usually on a section like that, if you're not jumping across it, you're like, okay, I'm going to go really slow. And as a result, you'd probably fall in that gap you can't see. I might have gone in a little bit too late there. Yep, it is actually moving this time. Come on, up you get. There you go. Has to be a little bit more risky since time is moving here. Not what I intended, but it looked kind of cool. Oh my gosh, come on now. There we go. I tried to do that earlier and he wouldn't grab the side of it. I don't know what changed, but we got there in the end. Mario, I just want you to sit there for a minute while I spin the wheel and think about what you've done. Just mull it over in your head a little bit. Because now you forced me to go back to Mario Sunshine. That was the one thing we were all trying to avoid. I see the demon dog is back outside, or rather I hear it. It's a tale as old as time itself. A dog that is literally possessed by a demon. And you know it's bad because I didn't even file a noise complaint, but there were enough noise complaints where basically outside of having the dog outside to use the bathroom and whatnot, they have to keep it indoor at all times. Because it's just too loud otherwise. How far did that border go? There we go.
Ooh, look at that!
Welcome to the sun-drenched tropical paradise of Isle Delfino. We're so pleased to welcome you to our beautiful home.
Yeah, if only your beautiful home wasn't quite such a pain to traverse because of the weird controls. Alright. No, we're not starting a new file. No, we're not going to our completed file. There we go. We got there in the end. That's the important thing. Speaking of getting there, let's get back to Noki Bay. So was the secret one? Yeah, it's still the secret one. Okay. Which is weird that I keep messing this one up, because I don't remember this Floodless one being too terribly difficult. Though I'm fully aware that half the reason I was having trouble with what I was just because the timing between the rotating platform and the one that was going at like a 90-degree angle was not good. Keep going, Mario. Well, at least getting there is not tough. Yeah, maybe I need to go to the other side of this and just... Well, maybe not. I was gonna say, it feels like I just can't get the... be there at the right time, but it worked right then. Love the colors on those, the pinks and purples. They look really cool. Other way. Easy there. Easy boy. Okay, we need to head over there. I feel like you can make that without having to do the jump over the gap. Yeah, you totally can. Mario. I don't know why you have such, like, an aversion to keeping yourself alive, my dude, but... There we go. Alright, that's the worst of it, honestly, and these little blocks aren't that bad. Even when they're spinning that fast, they're not that bad. These little pieces remind me of Toy Time Galaxy and Mario Galaxy, but we still got a ways to go before we'll hit Toy Time Galaxy. I believe that's an engine room one, so it's quite a ways away from where we are in that one. Get off of the thing! Don't do that to me. Trying to get stuck on nothing for humor. What you think you're doing, boy? He really did have an aversion to staying alive in that particular one right there. Mario, I don't know why you want to... Like, you can't be that much of a masochist, am I right? Alright, now we gotta go do the red coin timer one in there. Which, if I recall, they actually don't give you a lot of time on that one. But we'll deal with that momentarily. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't have any clue what the 8th star is in this one. We'll find out, I guess. I guess it's potentially another floodless one, maybe? Though I think the other secret star is a golden bird, come to think of it. I think that's what it is. Keep jumping, Mario. Alright. Oh, there. I was gonna say, there should be a switch around here somewhere, correct? Can I just bypass that altogether? Yes, I can bypass it. Alright, cool. That'll make my job easier. Okay. Ooh, I almost screwed myself there. Should've wasted that time. Well, maybe I should have. I don't know. Oh, for crying out loud. I should have hit that. Come on. I hope I've not missed one, because if so, I wouldn't even know where it is, for one. I wonder if somebody foolishly got their dog too close to the possessed dog. That's what it sounds like. This last. Oh, I see it. The problem is I think I'm dead, but I'm impressed that I got it. So, you know what? We'll take our victory or we can get it. Yeah. I'll take that victory or I can get it, even if it did kill me. I'm impressed I got there before the time ran out. Also, it's getting distracted by the crazy dog out there. I was enjoying the time where that dog wasn't constantly outside making noise. Gone are those days, Ed boys. Gone are those days. Well, I will say at least for Galaxy and Sunshine, we got past the 2 that we were stuck on in there, so there's that at least. A bunch of clicking later, and there we go. I really need to figure out a way to reposition this setup because it kind of forces me to have my mouse close to my microphone, but it's either that or get echo from the TV, and I think the occasional button clicking is better than the constant echo. I could also just mute my mic while I do that, but that would require effort, and we don't believe in that around here. We do believe in demon dogs, and that's really all that matters. Alright, so I want to keep that at 0. Or 12, or whatever. Time not moving. Stomp on Thwomp and the triangle thing. Okay. And the 100 coins. Since Stomp on Thwomp is basically getting to the very top of the stage, I think now would unfortunately be the best time to go for the 100. I remember this one being one that was a little tough, not in the limitation of coins, but just in trying to be careful. Because the higher up you get, the more dangerous it gets, but the more coins you have, which makes you more nervous because you are liable to lose more progress overall. Alright, that's all of the reds. That dog is not a good boy. I don't know who you think you're fooling. Probably himself, if I had to guess. Most animals that are good usually don't sound like they're actually possessed by a real demon. Alright, we are a third of the way there. Let's see if we can keep it up. I don't remember if this is coins or one. Oh, 3 coins. Wow. Glad I stopped for that. Speaking of stopping, there's another ambulance. That's like the 5th ambulance I've heard in the last 3 hours. It's insane. I don't know what has been going on recently, but people need to start driving safer and quit setting their houses on fire or whatever they're doing out there. Let's avoid messing with that if at all possible. Thank you and goodbye. If I recall, the blue coins are going to appear over here. Yep. Yep, that's exactly where they're going to appear. Keep going, Mario. You'll find them down there. They're there. I promise. You're just not looking hard enough. You give me a headache, my dude. Dun-dun-dun. Galaxy. That's not the right scene. See, if I decide to do this again, the wise thing to do would be just to have a scene set up for Galaxy and Sunshine, and then one set up for 64, and then I can just flick between the two as necessary, rather than doing this over and over. But the good news is, this is also kind of things that we now know for if there is a next time of doing this. I have kind of enjoyed doing it, though. I keep acting like it's the worst thing in the world when I die, or just getting annoyed, but, like... Nah, it's actually been a lot of fun to play. Even as much as I'm dunking on Sunshine, I am enjoying playing it. There's specific levels I'm not too keen on, but I think every Mario game has that for every player. Where you're kind of just like, I don't really want to do this. Alright. So, Stone Cyclone. I know that's not the name of the galaxy, since they bring it back in Galaxy 2, that specific area, but I think it's something like Foes on the Stone Cyclone, and then the Fast Foe Comet is here on the Stone Cyclone. They could do Undersea Cavern, I guess. Or no, this is Stone Cyclone. It was the Ice Flower one is what I was thinking of. But yeah, no, this is the Fast Foe Comet. Once we beat the OG. Oh, thank you for your shell. I appreciate that. Thankfully, since we're not playing as Luigi, we don't have to worry about sacrificing air while spinning. I know it's because just Luigi's meant to be a more difficult character to use, but I wonder what made them decide to do that specifically. With the whole, get out of here. With the whole, like, losing air when you spin versus Mario not losing air when he spins. I'm gonna take my time and wait, I think. Since not doing that is what got me killed last time. And I know we can skip this, provided I'm actually smart for once and careful. Now. Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was. Maybe I'm thinking of Galaxy 2. I've been watching somebody replay Galaxy 2, and they just did this Galaxy like a video or two ago. So, semi-recently. Nope, I don't want to fall off, thank you. Already did that once. I would rather avoid doing it again. I know it's also possible, at least with Luigi it is, to make the jump over there. You have to spin and then wall kick off the side and spin again, but you can do it. Yeah, I'll take some extra star bits. Why not? Give that guy a little extra time to pass. And we're free. I don't know what the comet is in this one. Isn't it in 2, rather? I think it's... time / maybe there's the Shadow clones? I think it's just timed. And it's a Silver Star mission, which is... ugh. I feel like if you already have a format and 8 red coins, like, why do the Silver Stars? That's just weird. Though this isn't the first game that did it. I think that was Mario 64 DS that started pulling that stunt. Really quickly. Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, if I fail on this, then, that's Buoy Base. I could have sworn I opened Buoy Base. Or no, I guess I did that. Yeah, never mind. I'm caught up. I'm caught up with myself. Yeah, if I die on this one, then I'm gonna not only not get this one, I'll have to redo the original one, too. So let's try to avoid having that happen, shall we? Is this the first Fast Foe we've done? I feel like there's got to be at least one more before this, but I'm not thinking what it is. No, actually there's not. This is the first one. Because it was Speedrun and Cosmic in the Fountain stages, and then it was Daredevil and Speedrun in the second one. So yeah, no. This is totally the first one you would do, normally. Huh, interesting. It's a good place to swing on by. Nice. It's usually those, like, pushing pillars that I'm most worried about, honestly. And now this section, now that I've screwed it up once before. No, we're gonna be taking our time and waiting here. Nice try. Beautiful. If you're wondering how I'm managing to break the bigger crystals like that in a single hit, it's just you mash the button. For whatever reason, you can actually, air quote, spin multiple times in the air. It's just you don't get the additional height from it, and you also don't damage most things, but for some reason those crystals can take multiple hits on, like, weaker spins like that. It's one of the few things it works on. I don't know why, but it does work. Didn't I do the hidden star already? I could have sworn I did, because it was the ice flower, was it not? Did I not save, maybe? Because I'm very sure I did the ice one, because I was talking about this is the first instance of seeing it in this game. I'm taking your shell, because you're a jerk. Told me to get out of the way. I guess I didn't save. That's really weird. I could have sworn that I had, but again, my instinct always says no because I don't want to waste time. Because normally it's like, at this point, since you haven't been resetting, you've got like 30 lives, so really getting a game over at that point is practically impossible. You'd have to be trying to do it at that point. Yeah, I guess I must have just not saved. Alright. Well, this star isn't too terribly bad. It doesn't take that long. Grab some star bits. And away we go. Wow, we've transformed into this character we've not seen at all. Nope, not a single time. Spin. Presley stayed on. I thought that turn was going to be a little too much. But nope, we're good. What a weird place to put a set of coins. I almost feel like they're supposed to be decoys for the actual star, because, like, why would you lure the Cataquack all the way out there for one singular coin? New chapter's been added. Let's save and make sure we actually don't have to do that again. And I think Beach Bowl is done for now. Yep. Let's do some of the smaller galaxies. Why not? Bubble Breeze and Buoy Base. Apparently today is a day of bees. And them may potentially or potentially not being in one's eyes. Love the background on this one.
Yes.
Nothing quite like an Inferno. Let's see if I can avoid the tutorial for this. Thank you. Since, like, with the ball, for example, you can't avoid it, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Especially considering between the ray, the bubble, and the ball, this is probably the easiest one in terms of, like, figuring out how to use it, because it's just use the pointer and tap A to blow wind to adjust how you move, and that's it. There's no having to tilt specifically to turn left or right or forward or whatever. Tilt control isn't as severe on this one as it is the other two. That's the first part done. And away we go. I don't know if that's the same tutorial or something different, but I'm not going to bother reading it to find out. This is also probably one of the few stages you can actually get 100 coins on, or at the very least you can get 50 for sure. I also know you can get caught on the lip of this thing and have the bubble pop and you die, so you want to be careful not to do that. There we go. Let's go for the 50 coins, why not? It's not going to matter in the long run since there's no 100 coin star and lives don't really matter either. But just for the sake of saying we did. There we go. There's an extra life. See, I'm just curious at how many coins you could get. I don't know if you get 100. You could probably get, like, 80 if you poked around a fair bit. I'll bet that has coins in it, too. But I'm not going to bother with it because there's no reason to. You know, look, there's another set down there. Yeah, 80 is definitely possible, for sure. Oh, that was a nice little pause of a break for the larger galaxies. See, that to me is what makes a good, like, small 1 or 2 star galaxy. It's just like, it just feels like a nice little break. It doesn't even necessarily have to be a calming star, but just something that's out of the norm of what you've been doing for the last, like, 4, 5, 6 stars. Alright, we're done with that. We could do Boot Base, Ghostly. I mean, we're going to get sent back pretty much regardless of what we pick here, outside of the first star in here, because the green star is going to send us back to Rosalina. Getting Luigi is going to send us back to Rosalina, so either way. I'll probably just do the normal one first and then go get the green one. I actually think the green star is easier to get, provided that you know where it is. I think it's easier to get than the normal one. Alright, away we go. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Mario, you can go torture creatures in your off time. Torpedo Ted. Finally a game giving him some love. You simply knocked off its flotation ring. What a time Duelist Kingdom was in the original Yu-Gi-Oh! There was no rhyme or reason to anything. Like, they really just made up the rules as they went along for that first season. I remember reading something of the idea of they wanted it to almost act like a card game RPG, and I'm like, that kind of shows at times. Especially since they had the whole, like, Kaiba's Virtual World arc, which was very much in lieu of that. So, like, it was bizarre. I don't blame people for feeling like Battle City was when Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually started, because it started having consistent rules and stuff like that. Like, I would not think less of anybody for feeling that way. I also kind of feel that way at times. That was a very delayed death right there. It was really weird. No, I don't want to follow him, thanks. I'll stick to, not dying. It seemed to work out better for me. Wasn't doing that for the extra life, but sure, I'll take it, I guess. Oh, I needed this. Oh, okay. Well, that was kind of a waste of time. Oh, well. There's 3. I'm feeling there's going to be one below me, and I'm going to be kicking myself for not seeing it. There's 5 up there. Where's 4? I just saw it, I think. Yep, there it is. Come here, you. No, not the Goomba. You can go away. Dumb. I don't know why I did that. Yay, we can now advance to the Pokeball. I don't know why it makes a second star like that appear. It's really bizarre. Up you get. Like, I've really been having the itch to play a Pokemon in the game. The problem is I don't want to burn myself out. For anybody that's watching this on YouTube in the future, it is currently November the 1st of 2022, which means we've got about a little over half a month left before Scarlet and Violet drop. So I don't want to, like, play through a game and then start playing Scarlet and Violet and just be like, oh, it's too much Pokemon. It's so much. It's a lot. Like, Trying to avoid it as best I can, even though I've had a very big itch to play. In particular, XD, Gale of Darkness. Not sure why. Been a while since I played it, though. Alright, I think for argument's sake, I'm gonna get Luigi first. Reason being, I need him to start picking up the Luigi stars in Honey Hop, or Honey Hive, Good Egg, and Battle Rock. So the sooner I get on top of that, the better. Luigi in the Haunted Mansion. I hear he's a big fan of mansions. And ghosts. He really likes ghosts. He supports them on Patreon and everything.
Yes.
And no, that's not a plug. I don't have a Patreon, so... I mean, I do, but I use it to pledge, not to have other people pledge to me. I don't even know what rewards I would give for that kind of thing. I don't really do early access to stuff. I don't know. I get that people have to do it for a living, but doing early access for, like, videos kind of feels like a paywall to me. It'd be one thing if it was like, oh, you can, like, join in on streams as a guest every now and again or something, but... Hello, Mr. Ghosty. I forgot to pick up the star, so I guess I have to kill you the traditional way. I don't want to kill you, though. You're so cute. And that's not who I wanted to get. I wanted to get you. I think other than the star, that's the only way to kill them, is the intense light, I think. I don't think they can die any other way. Though to be fair, boos have typically been one of the stronger enemies most of the time. Not so much in Sunshine, but in most of the games. It was usually just like a star in the old ones was about the only thing you could do to get rid of them. Pumpkin Goombas! Oh no! Me flailing around like an idiot, oh no! There we go. Let's get out of here. Get past these little plants that'll poop out some star bits. Yeah, that spot I mentioned earlier, by the way, of like how Mario can fall asleep. He can fall asleep like right here, just right in front of his brother screaming for help. Let's prove that, shall we? Just give him a second. It just doesn't take that long for Mario to fall asleep. That might have to be turned so Mario has the space to lay down. Got 11 lives already? Well, I guess the star bits, yeah. Star bits give you extra lives pretty quickly. I'll give it like 10 more seconds, and if he doesn't fall asleep, then I'll just keep going. There we go. Alright. On Nintendo, showing us, isn't it cool to pick on Luigi? Not really. It kind of wasn't funny in the first place. And then it kind of rolled back around to being funny. It's a little bit like a fad. Like, fads go in a cycle, and picking on Luigi is a fad, so it goes in a cycle. From being funny to not funny. I'll leave poor Luigi alone so he's not getting freaked out by Boo Mario. Hi. I love the idea of, like, he gives you the star and that lets you leave. So it's like, why couldn't he leave? Because he got the star. So wouldn't he have just left the level as a result? It's very weird. Like, I can kind of see it a little bit more with Captain Toad of not being able to, like, get out after he's got the star. Because, like, that, it just feels weird for Toad to be able to do that, but it makes sense for Luigi to be able to do that. Yep, I brought back Luigi. Have somebody else to talk to here. Another humanoid character for you. So you're not just stuck with all the Lumas and the Toads. I didn't miss it. I don't know what you're talking about, boy. And yeah, you do actually have to talk to him there, otherwise he won't start hunting for the stars. I found that out the hard way before. The lights are back on. Yeah, I know. That's one of the things that I like about the Comet Observatory more so than Princess's Castle from 64. And I actually like it about Sunshine, too. Is I've always liked the idea of whether it's the hub world or an area of, like, kind of bringing it back to life. Whether it's with people being there or with, like, bringing the surrounding landscape to life, like, whatever it might be. That's one of the reasons I liked Kakariko Village and Twilight Princess so much, was for that very reason. Of, like, you can bring it back to life by, like, you get the Twilight out of there, and so you've got, like, the Elder and Barnes and the kids there, and then later on you can get the Gorons to come back, and then you've got Telma will show up there for a little while, and then the Zora kid will show up there, like... It's just always had, like, an air about it that I loved. Of being able to do that in a game. Off to the Phantom Zone. Where we hope you like the color green, because if not, too bad. Hello, Mr. Ghost. Might have gotten a bit too greedy there, but oh well. Whoopee, a coin. Well, I'm not gonna wait for the rest of that. It'll take too long. Yeah, let's not jump off the front of that. Of all the ways to die while going through this segment, that would be the dumbest. Gee, I wonder which door is the real one. If that didn't give away the fact that it's the last one to open, sure as heck would. Alright, so the Sprint, Bouldergeist, Daredevil, Buoy Base Green, and Bowser, I think, is all that's left in there. Oh, and I guess technically by extension, the Hungry Luma. Got a star, but now I can't get back. Oh my gosh, Luigi. Sure, let's go get Luigi. Doof. Oh, that's what that was. Sorry, Windows sent me a message, so I was trying to make sure it wasn't anything important. It was like, hey, we're gonna restart your computer, and this is your only warning. Thankfully, I think the only star that's difficult, air quote, to get out of Luigi is the one in Battle Rock, and that's just because the bullet bill is kind of weird to angle. This one in Honey Hive aren't difficult at all. Since we're already here... out of the way anyway, so... Alright. Yeah, I know you're technically supposed to go through the orange pipe and go through the little sequence there, but it's just... It's faster to just triple jump up there. And a little boost in Star Bits never hurt for later. I know we've got a bunch, like right now we've got 1,000, and we're probably going to be spending about 600 of those, but I think the last one's like 12 or 1,400, so might as well pick them up. The real question is it going to kick us back out for the Honey Hive one? That I don't remember. I don't think it actually does for the other two. I think it's just for the first one. To kind of let you know, like, hey, whenever Luigi finds something, like, it's going to get sent to Mailtoad, so check in with him every now and again. I think since we've done everything up to this point, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I'm pretty sure he's going to do it, like, every time we finish a level. Which is kind of why I'm okay with doing the Hungry Luma now, because it's going to kick us back towards Mailtoad, and then the same thing will happen with the Green Star and Buoy Base. The Drip Drop Galaxy. It can't be worse than the Sling Pod, there's no way. Yeah, this one's not bad. It might be a little obnoxious, but it's not like, oh, this is really hard to stay alive in. All the penguins, they want to swim, but they're scared of the eels. Also, apparently an outbreak refers to 3. 3 is an outbreak. You heard it here first. Oh, there we go. I was like, I could have sworn they dropped star bits when you killed them. Switch to the red one. Let's at least attempt to grab some air here. There we go. And there's the last one. Oh, nice. That actually hit him. Okay, cool. I thought that he was going to be a little bit out of reach of that, but nope, we're good. Nice and simple. I'm trying to remember my original playthrough when I did that, if I went back up and talked to the penguins or not. I wonder if they got different dialogue after you've killed them all. All the eels, that is. I wonder if the penguins have dialogue after they're dead. And probably not. Can't imagine why. Nope, I guess he doesn't have any mail right now. It might be after you turn the game off and back on, too. That I'm still not 100% sure, but... Oh well. It's not important right now. As long as we pick them up at some point, which we will have to do, then it'll be fine. But just to give it one more chance, I'll pick one more that'll warp me back to Rosalina. The Floating Fortress. The Floating Camera. Torpedo Ted. Hey buddy, how's it going? I need you to break this for me. Thank you. Ah, I thought I had enough to... Okay. Get out of here, you stupid Goomba. As if with all the other junk that's going on right here, the Goomba's gonna be what causes the problems. Yeah, I don't think so. It's possible. Yeah, just get that one. Bingo! Ah, the green stars, back when they were actually cool. And there wasn't 120 of them either. Now that I've been watching that, because I got to the point in watching the playthrough of Galaxy 2, even the person I was watching mentioned they were like, I hate it whenever games take something that was cool in one game and they just overhype it to an extreme in the second one. So it's nice to know that I'm not the only person that feels that way. Of just like, yeah, having the 3 and having like 3 really hard missions was really cool. But like, I don't need 120 of them. No mail? Alright, I guess not. So now I'm starting to think it is when you turn the game off and back on, but if that's the case, if I lose another life, and then we'll come back here and he'll have one, so... Alright, so that is everything except for Ghostly and Bowser. Now time for the very spooky sprint. This video is sponsored by Sprint. No, it's not. by Raid Shadow Legends. It's always Raid Shadow Legends. It's one of the things I do like about the community is not specifically the ads and whatnot, but like the fact that occasionally you'll get sponsors like that, or like Manscaped or whatever, that sponsor so many people that do content creation on YouTube that it basically becomes a joke. Like, not the company or anything, but just like, yeah, everybody's sponsored by this right now. Like, everybody already knows about the company and whatever they're selling, whatever their product is. Like, everybody already knows. They've known for months. And away we go. Can I not? Okay. No, thanks. I don't want to get sent back all the way over there. Well, if the game's going to do it, yeah, it's going to try to send me back there. Come on. Let's skip past that. I honestly thought I was going to hit that, but I somehow managed to avoid it. That was not a good clear time at all, but that's fine. You should be getting under a minute on that without much difficulty. Well, thank you for the race, Mr. Ghosty. I will see you in... I know it's one of the Hungry Luma stages that you race them again, I just don't remember which. A lot of the later ones are all ghost themed. There's like that one, there's choosing a favorite snack, which you can take the bee or the boo mushroom. And we are a third done. Still quite far behind the other two, I think. Well, maybe not for Sunshine, but... at least for actual stars. Percentage-wise, this is definitely still the lowest one. We're at like almost 100 for... I think it's 95 currently on 64. Beware of Bouldergeist. Don't tell me what to do. Hi, Toad. Bye, Toad. A different layout. However, we still have the star, and that's what matters. Noom. Gotta take our time here since the Bomboos are not gonna react well to the star. I think they just like immediately explode if you've got the star on, so. Come here, Mr. Ghost. Thank you. Too slow, because I made that one mistake. Oh well. Hello? Pretty sure you can jump on these, can you not? Yeah, there we go. Yep, I was even thinking in my head when I got on this planet, I'm like, I have a feeling I'm about to die. Like, and it's gonna be a dumb reason, too. And then, sure enough, that's exactly what happened. I hate when you could feel it coming, and, like, between that and the one in 64, it's just, like, sometimes you're just like, I'm about to die, and there's literally nothing I can do to solve that. And it's like, no, you could definitely do something about it. You just sit there and take it like a dumbass. Let me re-add Super Mario 64 to the wheel real quick. Alright. Wheel of Morality, turn, turn, turn. Tell us a lesson that we should learn. The lesson is you pay for your insolence by going back to Sunshine. That seems like a fair punishment for the stupidity that I just did. It's like, I guess I could technically bring on a guest and have the guest spin the wheel, but then you wouldn't be able to see it, so it's like, eh. I want the wheel spinning to be actively seen so it doesn't make people question the integrity of me doing it. Right, I didn't finish that one. Right, because I made that really impressive grab, but, like, I knew I was also probably toast by doing it, but, like, had I not gone for the grab, I would have run out of time, which would have killed me anyway, so at that point it was like, well, you might as well. You start by being a fool and you end by being a fool, but in between you get to do some pretty impressive things. Mario. Thank you, dear. Alright. Now that I actually remember that that coin is there, this will probably go, hopefully at least, a little bit better than it did the last time. It's amazing how much more confident you can get when you have the hover nozzle to keep you alive. Do the old side hop here. Let's say, if you're telling me I didn't touch that coin somehow, you've lost your mind. Game, I don't know what trick you're trying to play here, but I'm not feeling it today, thanks. Camera though. Oh, that's so nauseating. I think we're in trouble on this one. Yeah, we're definitely in trouble now. Okay, maybe we're not in as much trouble as I thought. I thought I still had like another platform or two to go there, but no, that wasn't quite as bad as I had thought it was going to be. Whew. Alright, there we go. See, we were pretty close star-wise between this and Galaxy. That was at 47, and I died on, what, 40, 41? Alright, so that's Shadow Mario, whatever episode 8 is, and the Golden Bird. Jeez, I beat him up there, practically. Beat him in a race, not physically. Don't take down my video, YouTube. Thank you. I know there's like a section here later on where you get a lot of time to get him. Back to the beginning. Oh my gosh, I keep running into him. Or he keeps running into me, rather. There we go. Got him. Victory dance. Now, I'm genuinely curious to see what this last one is, since I don't remember it. I almost want to say it's like using the turbo nozzle and having to get 8 red coins in a small time limit, but that doesn't sound right. Oh, well, it was red coins. I was right about that part, at least. I forgot about this. This one has the potential to be pretty bad. Mostly if you destroy too much of the moving fish, it kind of becomes hard to find the red coins as a result, because you have no idea. Even when they go back together. I'm not sure. Did I just hit a bird or something in midair? That was weird. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it happened, so... Okay, come on, I managed to pull this off, like, perfectly. Oh, now you're gonna do it, okay. It's like every other time I tried that, I pulled it off flawlessly, and then now all of a sudden, the game's just not feeling it. We prepared a fine treasure for you. It's called Trying to Kill You. It's the best treasure of all, attempted murder. Alright, that's probably gonna break up before I can get down there. So we'll just kind of float around here and see if I can catch it when it rematerializes. Yes, I've been rewatching Code Lyoko. Don't judge me. Oh, the controls are something. I got 6 of them. That's not bad. What is bad is a camera. Oh my god, do I try. Can't believe I missed them both. Come on. Camera, please. No, I don't need a fish. I don't. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. That is more than enough help. I changed my mind. I want no help at all. None. If that's the help being provided, I want no help. Turn around, Mario, please. No, It's gonna break up again. Oh my gosh, Mario. Why, dude? Come on. There we go. Good grief. Why is it so hard to turn in the water? Like, in real life, it's not that hard. Like I said, I swim a bunch. Like, this is not a difficult thing to do. There. Whew. Jeez. I was hoping I get... Because I think whenever I did the LP, the redo of it, I think I got them all in one cycle. And whenever I got 6, I'm like, okay, that's not horrible, but, like, would have preferred to do it in one, and then I started collecting coins that weren't the red ones, and I'm like, no, don't do the thing I said that was really bad. I'm gonna check to see which star this is in. It may not even matter, technically. I just want to make sure I pick the right episode. Okay. Making sure. Alright, so it says 5, 6, 7, or 8, so... We'll go with 8, because why not? 8's a number that exists. Plus we get a fishbowl on our head, which is, you know, really... What more could you want? I could have sworn it was episode 3 you had to go and get this one, but maybe I'm thinking of something else. Alright, let's just get up there. Not that far. Basically going back to where that boss was before. Is it not? Oh, it might be on the other side, actually. I think it's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's farther over. Go for it. Nope, I missed. I was supposed to say, you better hope you hit water, Mario, because that's going to be a hard impact otherwise. I mean, it'd be a hard impact regardless, but it would be especially bad. You might be able to survive that fall in water. Concrete? Definitely not. Yeah, here we go. This is where you're supposed to head. Whee! Wow, that was a lot easier than I remember it being. I remember that being kind of a hassle. Oh well, I'm not complaining. It's pointing at Noki Bay, but I think that's it for Noki Bay, is it not? Other than the 100 coins? Yes, it is. Also, we missed a stage. I know where the last one is. I guess we need to do Serena Beach. I'm impressed I honestly remembered that name, because I did not think I was going to. Also, thank you, Farty Chair, for making fart noises as I move around. Where's... Oh, that's right. He's over here. Looks like a pineapple. Yep, just store them in the town fountain, as you do with pineapples. Well known, of course. And if I'm going to be stuck with Yoshi, it could at least be the right color Yoshi. Much better. Alright. I think it's the Manta Ray first. Or Manta Storm. Oh, that looks so beautiful. Hi. You can save me. I really can't, but you know. It has returned for your soul! I wonder how much of a hassle it was to do those effects at the time for the Manta Ray. I get the feeling it would have either been extremely easy or extremely hard, and there would have been absolutely no middle ground with that. I agree. Wee hee hee hee. I was gonna say, I don't remember if they target you until they get to smaller, but it looks like they are, which is good. Because that means that it's going to be less of a time chasing them around, which is what I would prefer to not do. They're dividing. Yeah, I've noticed. I feel like anybody that has a pair of optical receptors probably would have. Okay, let's not do that. I will be taking that coin, thank you. Oh, I made him mad. Oh, I've done a thing. No, they always do that. It's not that big a deal. Oh, there. I was going to say, there's got to be more of them. Oh, there's a lot of them, actually. I have made them very angry. Thankfully, in this game, you can get your health back to full immediately with the 1-up. Might have done it to my water, actually, as well. I'm not sure about that, though. Mario, get up. Oh, I was supposed to be like, hello? I couldn't tell if a tune played or not, because I still had my TV decently low, but I also didn't see any more of them. Man, I need to find a paintbrush that can make goop like that. I can just, like, oh, there's a car in this parking spot, and it's being a bit of a hassle with something I'm trying to do. I'll just make it disappear. Waha, indeed. The big issue I'm going to have here is getting the 8 red coins in the last mission in Serena. That one I remember being really bad. But for now, the hotel lobby's secret. The secret is it's full of ghosts. But we like ghosts. They're our friends. Hi. It's full of ghosts. I see no problem with this. Oh, yeah, no. I didn't want the camera to do that. I don't want it to do what it's doing now, either. There we go. Hello. It's so weird you could just jump on a boo and kill it in this game and in 64. It feels so weird. Very foreign. I don't remember this one being the secret one, but I guess it is. Nope, not interested in that. Thanks. Somebody is definitely burning a fire, whether it's barbecue or whatnot. I can definitely smell burning wood. Alright. Mario. Thank you. Nope, that's not what I wanted. But it's what Mario wanted, so I guess we'll have to not play any more Sunshine. What a bummer. He lied. Burner. What are we playing, Wheel of Morality? 64, alright. Hello, Mario. It's good to have you back in the world of screens being cropped. Alright. So let's see, we were in TikTok doing 100 coins / stomp on Womp. And then the triangle one was the other one that was left in there, and I think that was it. That'd be 97, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think that would fit. Maybe not, I don't know. Not important. Yeah, that would fit, because that would be 3 left, and then there'd be 7 in Rainbow Ride. That'd be 105. So, yep, that makes sense. I might have jumped in too early there. I got overzealous. I got excited about being able to pull off a triple jump in there. Nope, we're good. Okay, cool. I'm glad those 2 bombs were there to sacrifice their bodies for 2 coins. Never quite understood why there were bombs in this clock. Like, I've heard of a house with a clock in its walls, but never a clock with a bomb in its walls. I've never watched that movie, by the way. I've just remember seeing advertisements for it everywhere. I have no idea if it's good or bad or even what it's about. Couldn't even tell you the genre of it. I'm gonna guess like either mystery or horror or maybe a little bit of both. That's my guess. remember if I grabbed those last time. I just remember I died trying to get to the... I got the blue coins switch, but I was trying to get to the blue coins themselves. And that was where Mario met his unfortunate end. I just remember with doing 100 coins on TikTok, like, at the beginning it feels like you're making good progress, because it's like, wow, I'm basically back at start, and, like, I've already gotten a fourth of what I need because of the red coins, and then, lo and behold, you're, like, up here, and you're like, okay, I'm pretty high up, and I still have not made it halfway. I feel like I should have done that by now. Yep, we're dead. I tried to avoid it, and instead of him diving, he just kicked, and then I died. Cool. I did all that cropping of the window for nothing. Please keep going. Please. Please. Oh my god. Why? Why do you do this to me, game? Do you enjoy tormenting me? Do you hate me? If you know what that's from, you've watched way too much children's movies. Same as I did growing up. Well, I'm glad one of us is excited about doing Sunshine Mario. But then again, I'm not the one risking life and limb, so... maybe I should be more excited than you, I don't know. I think red is rocket. If you'll pardon the innuendo. I mean, hey, they did it. They could have made it the blue or the gray one. And they chose not to. Alright, time to go hang out with our ghosty friends. I don't remember how many times you have to help this guy. 3 for sure, because the casino is another one. I'll be nice and try to avoid jumping on the ghosts. At least the ones that get killed by getting jumped on. These are always jumps that you feel like you're never gonna make. Like, I felt like I was gonna overshoot him just then, and then it turns out I actually didn't. There we go. That was what caused me to mess up last time. Messing up that jump. Pretty sure there's an extra life in here. Not that it matters. How can I get the camera to best combat this? I don't know if this is better or not. But we're here now, so... Nice. I don't know what the point of having that little dude on the end was, just to, like, Make someone panic and accidentally jump off the side or something? I don't know. I've been killed by a lot of stuff in Sunshine. I can safely say that has never gotten me. And will not be doing so today either. Nope, don't think I've forgotten. We have red coins to pertain. Or to obtain. I don't know where I got pertain from. There we go. I was about to say, I know if you do it right, like jumping out of that, you can manage to do the little water slide trick. It's full of ghosts, but this time I just need you to go get some red coins for me. Would you kindly? Ooh, no, I don't want to squish you. There we go. We don't have to wait for these guys now. Alright. Collect the 8 red coins before the timer runs out. Good luck! I'm gonna assume that there's no additional ones down there. And that will probably be the death of me as a result. Sure looks like it. Oh, we have only one choice now. I cannot believe I A, made it back there in time, and B, actually even made it back at all. I thought for sure by doing that jump I was toast. Let's not do that. I kind of did something semi-impressive in Sunshine, which is very rare for me. I would like to at least be able to see this one through before failing on a subsequent mission. Nope. I'm not grabbing the wrong star, and yes, I did notice that I was out of water. That was why I wasn't using Flood. I wasn't going to rely on something that was not going to work. I will not fall for that trap. Alright, now that we've done that, what was the one that actually wanted us to do next? Oh, Mysterious Hotel. Ah. I think this is the one that you need to get into the sauna area or whatever it is. I sense some reluctance? Well, the last 2 times I met you, I had to go and do something for you, so... Yep, okay. Let's see if I remember how to do this correctly. It's a ghost! Squish. I wish to be friends with the ghosts, but they are getting in the way. There we go. I'm not sure why he fell back through there, but okay. Let's not do that again. I think this leads to a blue coin. Yeah, this isn't anything I need. Pineapple should be down here. No, alright, you're just gonna phase through the wall, as you are a ghost, and you can do that. Alright, same thing again. With a little bit more legwork involved. We might need those to readjust just because they are not being cooperative. Come on, please? Please. Please. Like, I'm not holding forward. When I'm hitting that block, I am, like, not hitting the analog stick at all. Why is he so slippery in this game? Just stay. Stay. See, like, that should not have been that tough. Pretty sure you don't need to go down there. I think the only thing that Boo was blocking the sleeping one was a blue coin. There we go. I think it's that one right there. Actually, it might be that one. Well, we're already here. Alright. Come on, quit getting stuck on walls. We gotta be quick here because we're running out of time. Nope, that was incorrect. Awesome. There's not any other fruits in here? There we go. That was why I was trying to go quickly. You think this is bad? Imagine collecting red coins on a timer, and that'll give you an idea of what this mission is like in the last episode. This is not the right way to go. But since I used up all that time... Nope, we're getting the color Yoshi I want. Too bad. You made your bed, now you gotta lie in it. I think there's going to be any way to get out of that loop, so I'm not even going to bother trying. Okay, that's the tile, at least. Because I can't get out of the room without Yoshi, and I don't want to have to go and do this loop again. Please let me ground pound. I'm not asking for a lot here. I'm really not asking that much. I know you think I'm asking the world and back, but it's like very, very minimal. Like, I'm asking for the least amount possible here. Alright, it's not gonna happen, is it? Alright, I said I wasn't going to normally do this, but this is actually genuinely getting annoying. And I don't think the game's going to let it happen, so... We're going to have to take the L on this one, just because I don't foresee the game being any nicer on this particular run. And also, I would like to take a break from not having to run that loop for a 4th time. So you get to sit in the fire and think about what you did, Mario. And I will not feel bad about it either. Especially not if that's my punishment, air quote. I get to go back to Galaxy for the remainder of the stream. So we'll probably go for another, like, 10-20 minutes or so. Burner. Good old Captain Toad. Where would we be without him? Still need to get around to playing those games. Oh well. Another job for another day and all that. Alright, is this Luigi or is this Peach? No, I would not like them. No? Alright. Figured Luigi would have popped up, but... Ah well, he'll turn up. If I remember correctly, we were doing the Bouldergeist run. Come on, up you get. Anything else was done? Yep. Bouldergeist and Bouldergeist Daredevil. At the very least, we should have enough time to clear out this, dome. There we go. That was the word I was looking for. Of clearing out the kitchen. Provided we don't get stopped by Luigi and Battle Rock, or... I think it goes in order, like the same order, so I think it's Battle Rock next, and then it'll be Honey Hive later. Away we go. Ooh, a little bitty secret. Oh, maybe it's just a block that doesn't have that, because I didn't make any mistakes on it that time, I don't think. Just try to take this very easily. That's not easily. I haven't been doing that all game. I don't know why. It was just like, oh, Mario, please. Thank you for not choosing death today, Mario. Unlike the additional, I believe we're now at least on stream, we're definitely at least 2 for ambulances. Alright. Hello, Mr. Ghost. Oh, that was jerkish. That one specific star chip didn't, like, it was going in a circle, but when it was off camera, it wasn't moving, because that's what I was waiting for on that pole star, and it just didn't... Or sling pod, and it didn't do anything. Oh yeah, this specific one. I like this one. This one's fun to just long jump all the way around. I appreciate the offer, but I'm good. Boulder Guy's isn't that hard. You just need to be a little bit more careful during the Daredevil run, that's all. Rare. And to think, I used to think that the little pillars he conjured, these, could only be destroyed by his hands when he had them. That there was no other way to get rid of them. To be fair, that would have made the fight substantially more tough, because you could have just... You'd just potentially get boxed in and there'd be nothing you could do about it. Ma'am? Thank you. Get him right in the uvula. That's why I called him ma'am. He has a uvula, so it must be a girl. If you know, you know. If not, you should go watch Monster House, and then it will make sense. It's a channel I've subscribed to on YouTube that apparently for Halloween they rewatched, and they're like, man, this hasn't aged well, and every single comment was like, what are you talking about? This thing aged great. It's still good now. I'm like, yeah, it's still good now. I'm glad everybody agrees with me on this. I watched it earlier this year, and it's still fantastic. It's scary and silly and sweet and stupid all at the same time. sending more rocks. We appreciate that. What I don't appreciate is the game doing that. So we're just gonna casually murder you. There we go. Bye-bye. Man, I'm gonna have to be a lot more careful on the Daredevil run, because that was sloppy. I got hit like 3 times on that, I think. At least twice, for sure. Oh, well. They were fun while they lasted, those star bits. Only got one of them in time. Oh, well. Any chance the Daredevil has popped up immediately, or are we going to Bowsy? Which I guess it's Bowser Jr. probably. It did not. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this then. After this, we'll see how we're doing on time and if Luigi's letter does or does not show up. Seeking the airships. Oh, so we're going to get to borrow either the Sunshine Goop, or we're going back to the buoy base that had the water, or going to Bubble Breeze, which had the swamp. Nope. Okay, I guess not. I'm very appreciative of the fact that they put that there in case you missed that shot. I will not be falling for such a trap, Mr. Bullabill. Excuse me? There is no way I missed that hole by going in a gap that narrow between the pole star and the actual thing. There's just no way. Alright, now we duck and we wait. Because these guys actually can't hit you if you're ducked. See? So if you have trouble with this segment for some reason, yeah, just hold down the duck button and you'll be fine. You can still hit them, but they can't hit you. Yeah, no thanks, Kamek. Bye. Or Magic Koopa, whoever. Okay, I will. I have a feeling when I throw a shell, it's going to hit the Magic Koopa, so I'd rather that not happen. Or go for the Bullabill, yeah, I guess I could do that too. Oh my gosh, what's going on with my throws today? We'll go pick it up, my dude. There we go. Oh, I thought he was going to have to take one more hit. I guess it was 5. Okay. I would have expected 3 while it was horizontal and 3 while it was vertical, but I guess not. Well, that didn't take too terribly long. Hopefully the cutscene won't be too bad, too, because it'll be like, oh, you got another star, bedroom's open, etc. We'll see how it goes. But we did it! We got the last dome on the lower floor open. Which I always feel is like a big milestone in the game of like the lower floor is completely restored. Even though it's like, it's already lit up before, but like Lumas will start gathering around there now. The Galaxy, I'd say more than a new one, I'd say several. Also, Daredevil's there now. Yep, so we still have the engine room, and then the one above it, technically. But more importantly, does Luigi need our help? He does. Bro, it's screwed up! Yeah, I know where he is. Let's go get him. Yeah, we'll get him and see how we are on time. In theory, I'd like to get that last one in the kitchen done too, so I don't have to worry about it, but we'll see if that is an option time-wise. This stage is kind of slow just because it has some auto-scrolling sections. Away we go. Regardless, I will hopefully be able to stream at least one other time this week. I tragically do not have any days off this week, but I will say in the scheduler, our new scheduler's defense, the reason why that she's not working that many days is because she's at a funeral for her brother today. So that's kind of fair. That's like an actually good reason. As opposed to our old one that was like, well, it's Thursday, and that's one of my drinking days. Along with Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and every other Monday. He was an interesting one. He will not be missed by anybody that's not one specific person that really liked him. At least we get to pick up some star bits, though. That's one nice thing about this little auto-scrolling section. It feels like we should have more than 42 stars, but I guess to be fair, it's basically 42 out of 105. It would be interesting to see which game we've spent the most time in. I think it's probably Sunshine. Just because of the first episode, I don't think we ended up in Galaxy at all, or maybe we did once. Like, we barely did it all. So Galaxy is probably the one we spent the least time in. But it'd be interesting if it wasn't, if it was just a case of, well, because there's cutscenes and stuff. As opposed to, like, 64, where you just go. That the cutscenes took up so much time that even though we had more time in there, we had less stars. Many things out of the way when I'm getting the bullet bill down to Luigi as possible. Definitely need to get rid of both of those. Alright. Yeah, I did not want the gravity to do that. I was hoping it would grab me on the side, and then I could do one really longer jump. There we go. Second try, not bad, considering the gravity kind of messes with that one. Well, if you tell Rosalina, I found this one. Dude, do you think she's, like, into you or something? Is this never explored? Like, I get it's because it's a green star. I get that, but, like, does he, like, have the hots for her or something? He probably doesn't. Luigi's too young to experience those emotions, you know? Just, he'll get there when he's older. Alright, did that Daredevil stay in effect, or do I need to go and spend... Yeah, I do need to go and spend a little bit to get it to show up. But we have time for it since the Daredevil run is just the boss, and we don't have to do all the stuff beforehand. Well, not if that happens. Ma'am? Thank you. How can I help? Move it! Let me have it. I mean, I did tell you to move it, so... As a kid, when I thought it said move it, I was like, why is there an option to just be, like, unnecessarily mean to this guy? Like, he hadn't done anything to me. Yep, that is exactly what I wanted. Though it wasn't so much moving the prankster comment as it was making it appear, but, you know... Alright. Let's do it. I will probably only give this one attempt, so if whether I succeed or fail, I'll end here. It will just depend on if we'll start up here next time or if we'll start up in one of the other two. Alright, here we go. I like these Daredevil comments, though. The Daredevil ones are probably my favorite. Oops. I hit the wrong button. That actually kind of worked in my favor, somehow. Because one of the first rocks that he spawned was a Bombu, so I managed to get him for the first round pretty quickly there. I'd love to say I intentionally did that, but that was like pure accident. I thought he was going to spawn the pillars. I got him once. Squish. Just kind of ignore all that. Thank you for spawning the rocks. So now that one of his hands is gone, this is going to be a lot easier. Bingo! That went a lot smoother than the first run did. But to be fair, I did have to practice from the first run, but still. So what does that put us at now? That's 3 of the areas done, not counting purple coins. And I guess technically Luigi's from the Honey Hive. Which might have actually spawned now. I might go check that. 44. If that Honey Hive one spawned, I will go do that. If it didn't, then we will end it off here. I'm leaning towards it won't, but it might because it's such an early galaxy. No, looks like it didn't. Okay. Well, that is pretty decent progress on really all of them. We went from... We did the last of 12, 13, and a decent chunk of 14. In Sunshine, we finished up all of Kitchen, and the one we had left in the fountain area here. And then Sunshine, we did the 2, or I think there was 1 left in Peanut Park, all of Noki Bay, and like half of Serena Beach-ish, probably a third of Serena Beach. So, that's not bad. It's pretty good. It's still, honestly, up in the air of which one of these will get completed first. It really could be any of them. And even ones that are in the lead have the potential to just not get rolled, or I could be on a roll and manage to do a bunch in Galaxy. Like, it's still very much up in the air to see which one will be the one I complete first. But for now, is there anybody streaming? John is streaming. He's doing the Disc Only podcast. I know they don't show off their raids during Disc Only, but their stuff is absolutely hilarious, so you should give it a look if you have not done so before. And since it's already going on right now, you can always check Proton John's archive. He'll probably have it up, I would guess, tomorrow or the day after, or Dan will, whoever archives it. Till then, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will see you later in the week for more of Mario 3D All-Stars. Till then, see you guys later.